The second we checked in at the cabins over at Disney's Fort Wilderness, this is the newest Disney Vacation Club accommodation, our brains started thinking. There was another property here at Walt Disney World we wanted to check out, and today we're checking in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort. I know it doesn't really look like Saratoga Springs, but that's because, see that right there? That's a treehouse, yes. Today, we're checking into a treehouse villa. Now, the treehouse villas here at Disney Saratoga Springs Resort are a super unique accommodation type here at Walt Disney World. And not only that, there's some history here too. And I cannot wait to share it with you. But first, we need to get into our treehouse, which is at the end of the sidewalk here. Oh my goodness, and check it out. We are right near the ferry. Perfect location. This is gonna be awesome. All right, let's get in there. Also, yeah, Russ is with us. He's carrying the bags of cold stuff. So you'll definitely hear more from him here in a bit. But first, let's get up these stairs and check out our room. Well, our treehouse. All right, we're in. All of the cold stuff is in the fridge. Now we gotta take a look at this treehouse villa. I was gonna say room because, you know, that's like what I just want to say automatically, but this is so much more than just a room. It is an entire house.
This place is massive.
Yeah, it's really big, and I'm just gonna show you, okay? Let's do a quick walk around. By the way,
yes.
Before we even do that, what do you think? Initial impressions?
It's a lot shorter of a walk.
Yeah, it is a lot shorter of a walk than some of the places we've been staying at recently, just in general.
Just a short little walk.
Yeah.
And we are here.
It's great.
In this massive establishment.
All right, let's take a look.
This place is crazy.
So, first thing when you step in, boom, living room and kitchen area. I mean, just look at it. We do have a full dining table here. This place does sleep 9, so keep that in mind. We do have awesome windows throughout as well, so keep an eye out for that. You really do feel like you're outside. It's amazing. So we have this living room area with our TV. Then of course we have the kitchen. Kitchen is really good size in this room. Of course we have our stuff, so excuse that, but we do have sink, lots of counter space. As you can see, we've got all our stuff out, which is wonderful. And then we do have cabinets and all of that good stuff. Plenty of space to prepare any meals that you're going to be enjoying when you're here. Also, lots of space above the refrigerator as well, which is great. We do have a full-size coffee maker in here and all the fixings. Already sitting down.
I have to test out the couches.
And?
This is just like the Animal Kingdom Lodge one, but it's softer. It's not as rough, and it's just as, if not more comfortable. It's actually more comfortable because it's not needs to deflate. It's already ready to go.
Now, is this a pull-out couch?
I would assume so.
Because this place does sleep 9. Yep.
Yes.
Pull-out couch.
Yeah, that's a pull-out
Great.
couch, and I bet this is actually a pull-out chair as well.
Looks like it.
Not near as comfortable, but still a nice place to sit when hanging out with the family.
Yeah.
And there's also a pull-out sleeper.
That's really nice. All right, now let's move on to this room. Now I believe this is the master. Yes, okay, so master bedroom. We have our bed here. Ceiling fan, huge, tall ceilings in here. Huge space, which is just awesome. I love it. Little desk, TV, more. Oh look, you can even see the boats right there. There they go. What a view. Beautiful. And then we have a bathroom. Whoa! Wow, look at this bathroom. This is beautiful. Holy smokes. So we do have the toilet here. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. We have a shower and a jetted tub. Fantastic. I love this. I will say, definitely got the hard water stains. I wish that they would have taken better care of that, which I say all the time when we're in these rooms. I will say though, that this brass antique finish is not doing them any favors. We had this in our house specifically when we had hard water, and it is a pain to keep up with this. It can be done. So I'm not giving them a pass on this. Can be done, but they didn't. I don't know how well you can see it, but this is just such great detail. I love this. Yeah, Russ is taking a look at the sink.
Hold on a second though. Before we move on, this shower head has the same hard water. It's definitely old. It needs to be taken care of. I get it. But that has the same black, disgusting buildup that Animal Kingdom Lodge has.
Yep, very disappointed by that, by the way.
Hold on though, you also forgot a secret closet.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even know there was a secret closet.
Just a little one, nothing crazy. Top storage, hangers, luggage rack. Nothing special.
But enough, definitely enough. All right, let's make our way over to the other side, taking the long way around. So this is on the opposite side of the kitchen. Start here. Okay, have some bunk beds here. Another characteristic very similar to what we had in the cabins at Fort Wilderness, but yet done better. You know what I mean? We do have some lights up there that can be turned on. Also, proper bed linens. No need for a sleeping bag here. We're on vacation. And then we have a shelving unit, which is great. And then over here, another secret closet where we have a crib. And yes, we do have bed linens and everything right here, ready for you if you do need this crib. I love that this is in the room already. We don't have to like request it. And then as you can see, lots of woods. We can see another treehouse out there, you know, and we do have a dresser in here as well. But there's one more section. Hello.
Hi. I found another light switch.
Another light switch. Okay, so what do we have?
So, right here we actually have washer and dryer unit.
Okay.
It's nice and open space though, it's huge.
It is nice.
And then we actually have a guest bedroom.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy, but it gets the job done.
Yep.
And then another mini closet, extra pillows and blankets.
Another dresser as well. Plenty of plugs
Whoa.
in here.
But look how far back this goes.
Whoa! See you later. It's a good hiding spot.
That's fun.
Perfect for hide and seek, or to lose your little ones in. So keep an eye out for that, you know. But then looks like we have one more door to another bathroom. See what we're working with over here. All right, so this is a smaller bathroom, but still really good size. Noticing some of the same issues with that hard water that we talked about a little while ago, but plenty of space in here. And of course we have a shower and tub combo. Let's take a look over here. Why not? It's just, I mean, that's icky, but this is not black.
Yeah, it's not growing things.
No, gross. Also, I really appreciate this. I can't tell you how many times I have tried to figure out how to turn on these things. I know it's just one way or the other, but when you have like the handle sometimes too, like there's a lot of knobs to mess with, so I appreciate that. Russ did just notice something though, no built-in H2O. So we do have the bottles. I'm not sure if that was the case in the other bathroom. Let's go check. It's quite the walk. All right, almost there. I don't think it's in here either. No, we do have the bottles of, well, again, not H2O plus, but Disney Resorts amenities. So yeah, that's a quick look around. But you know what? We still have to go get some more of our stuff out from the cars. So
Hold on a second. One more door.
oh, well, it's actually two.
Technically two.
Whoa. Yes, one more closet. I'm sorry, I got a little excited. So in here we do have a shelf, iron, vacuum cleaner, and we do have a safe down there. Is it a digital safe? Looks like it.
I think so. Yep.
Yes, digital safe. No keys.
No keys.
No keys. So all of the stuff that you would expect to find in a Disney Vacation Club villa. Of course, this is a bigger villa, but like I said, we have more stuff to go grab from the car. We're gonna go do that. We'll check in with you guys in a bit. All right, we got all our stuff, brought it up. It's not too long a walk from where we're parked. There's like parking areas throughout the treehouse villa section. Anyway, I'm really excited for this because I've never stayed in the treehouse villas before. The Boo crew is going to be joining us. They've never stayed here either. Also, Disney Saratoga Springs Resort is one of my home resorts. So it's really great to like explore another corner of my home resort. But anyway, I wanted to tell you a little bit about these tree houses because I mentioned that they're kind of historic. So I want to tell you why, and I figure we're going to do it from the bunk bed. We did test out the bunk bed over at the cabins at Fort Wilderness, so got to test out these as well. So these tree houses were actually built in the 70s. I think it was 1975 when these tree houses were built. And they were built because they were supposed to be part of a like community that was going to be built over here. Now, unfortunately, that didn't work out. There's like a whole story here, but I'm going to keep it short for the sake of today's discussion. Anyway, these tree houses ended up being redone and repurposed, eventually being used as dormitories for college students. In fact, I remember going down the river on a boat and being super excited to one day be able to live in one of these tree houses. I wanted to do the Disney college thing, and we'll get to that some other time. Like it's a whole discussion for another day. Anyway, eventually in 2009, they ended up being turned into a Disney Vacation Club property, and that's where we are today. And I just think it's so cool that this is, you know, not just another DVC property, it was repurposed, but I think it's really, really interesting that these tree houses used to, at least at one point, be part of a bigger plan, which kind of mirrors the whole plan for what Walt wanted to do here to begin with. You know, we know this as Walt Disney World, but before that, it was supposed to be like a whole community, you know, Progress City and all that. Obviously that didn't go according to plan, and neither did this, so it kind of like fits with the theme, you know? So that's kind of another cool reason to stay here, like something super interesting and unique about this property. But okay, let's test out this bunk bed. I will say, very comfortable, very squishy. Definitely nice that we have proper bedding in here. Let's lay down. This is comfy. I like this. Also, again, for those of you who are ultimately going to ask, I'm 5'7", and I have plenty of room, but I don't know. It's not the most spacious of beds, you know, but it's gonna get the job done. It would definitely get the job done for someone bigger than me, you know, a little bit taller. Not that I'd recommend that. I mean, like I said, it'll get the job done, but whew. All right, time to get down. Hopefully I can do that gracefully. Can I also just say, I'm not sure that this is like the safest sleeping arrangement, a bunk bed, you know? I don't know, just my thoughts. I also say that as someone who has made many a trip to the ER when here at Walt Disney World, like when here on vacation, not now that I live here. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts though. Not that there's anything particularly unsafe about it, but it just seems like an accident waiting to happen. Okay, so it's about dinner time, and that means it's time to start grilling. So one of the things that's really cool about properties like this one is that you have access to grills, and they're not anything too spectacular, although it depends on where you're staying, because they do have grills, sometimes even gas grills at Disney Vacation Club properties, but they're not always like right here by your room, or in our case, our treehouse. When you do have access to them though, it's really cool because you have an opportunity to do something fun, a little outdoorsy when you're vacationing, which is what we're doing. Of course, we're just enjoying the resort today. But anyway, before I bring the food down and we get this party started, I wanted to show you the outdoor space here at our treehouse villa. So of course, here's the entrance. We do have the stairs leading up here. And then if we turn this way, we have a whole deck, which is really cool. We do have some lights that should turn on once the sun goes down. Table and chairs. We also have like, I think it's a bench that I'm using down there. So a good amount of space to enjoy the outside while you're here at your treehouse. I will say that this treehouse in particular though, this deck needs some love. I mean, like, sure, it's old or whatever, but it's got a broken board here, which I did trip on, which wasn't fun, but I didn't fall through. So That's a positive. Anyway, let's get some dinner going and continue getting on with our night. I do want to share with you some thoughts from the Boo crew on this property as well. We'll save that for a little bit later though. Well, we're about ready to wrap up our day. First day, check-in day here at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort in the Treehouse Villas. And of course, you know, we got to give you our first impressions. We've gone through a pretty substantial day. I mean, we checked in around 1 o'clock, or the room became available, I should say, around 1 o'clock. So we spent, honestly, like a full day here.
Yeah, we took full advantage of the day.
Of course, we did grill, which was great. It was a pretty big grill, so we were able to cook quite a bit of food. It is charcoal, you know what I mean? So you gotta bring that. They do have grilling utensils and everything here, which is nice. I will say, in terms of the grilling, I kind of wish that there was more space down there to grill. You know what I mean? Like
More space or more, it would have been nice if there was like maybe like a natural table alongside of it.
yeah, like I feel like if you weren't thinking, oh, I'm gonna bring this bench down here and use this as a table, you really don't have anywhere to put
Literally
anything.
anything. Yeah, you have nowhere to put literally anything.
So it was, I wish that there was, that's what I mean by more space. Not necessarily a wider space, you know, but a place where you could put some stuff. Now, there wasn't much more space over at the cabins, and I know that's like the side-by-side comparison here, but also the cabins had the deck much closer because it wasn't like,
2 stories up.
yeah, so high. So
Yeah. That's the only
I
difference.
don't know, that's just kind of an observation. But what are your thoughts about this? Of course, just your initial thoughts. We're gonna obviously experience this place more over the next few days.
Yeah, initially, you know, I've been through the area, not staying here before. I absolutely love it over here. First time inside though, this place is unreal.
Yeah, it's a
Like
really great
comparatively.
place.
It's a full-blown house.
Yeah.
There's no other way to say it.
2 bedrooms, 3 bath, kitchen,
Yeah.
dining, living.
This is the getaway that I've been looking for, and the getaway I wish I had at the cabins.
Yeah, you know, I feel like the second we stepped in, so hold on, let's take a step back. For those of you who weren't hanging out with us when we stayed at the cabins over at Fort Wilderness, let's just get you caught up super quick. So those cabins were formerly not a Disney Vacation Club property, but they were recently renovated and transitioned over to a DVC property. And when we had the chance to stay there, like a couple days after they opened, Russ was really excited because he was like, this could be a place that we could buy, you know, like this could be a place that we could have as a getaway where we can just like be away from it all. But it didn't work out for us because the property itself just fell so short. But this definitely delivers what we wanted
Yeah.
from those cabins.
Yeah, and I think the real takeaway from today is the fact that we're looking at a property that is due for a full renovation next year. And I will tell you right now, it doesn't feel like it needs it.
That said, I actually think that this is great. I love this. I could actually see myself living here, which is not something that you say a lot about like Disney Vacation Club properties, but this definitely feels like a house. I love the way that it's laid out, and there's so many things that I do like about it, but that's, again, just initial impressions. We'll have to see what we think of this place over the next few days because we are staying here for a few days. And of course, we'll let you know our thoughts when we check out. Now, unfortunately, I'm just going to tell you right now, Russ isn't going to be there on checkout day. He's ditching a little early, okay? Just
Things
the way
to
it
do,
is.
places to be.
I know. But don't worry, I've got a notepad and I'm gonna write down all of what he has to say so that I can chat with you about that when it is time to check out. Make sure that you stay tuned for that. But now I think we're gonna call it a night.
We gotta rest up. We got a big day tomorrow.
We do. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with us and hearing our first impressions and taking a quick look at this villa. Of course, if you've ever stayed here, let us know what your thoughts have been in a comment down below. And if you've ever considered staying here, we want to know why. Like, what is it about this location that has Treehouse Villas being on your must-stay list?
It's now on mine.
Well, check. But anyway, like I said, it's time to call it a night. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.
Guys.